advantage inside. Porzingis also on the bench with 3 fouls right now.
Well, for you fans out there, that's called a post lane sprint, and that's what a big man does. Be the first man down, post right underneath the rim, seal, and you look for him quickly.
Another turnover from New York. Adetokounmpo pulls, missed that one wide left.
That's only the second three-point miss of the night for Milwaukee. They're now 8 of 10.
Ledovic has been dynamic from there. O'Quinn tried the floater, and at the apex, Adetokounmpo met it with those long fingertips.
And look who's cheering for him over, a guy getting ready to come in, John Henson, who's known for those kind of blocks as well. This is called coming over from the weak side and protecting your teammate.
That is scraping the top of the mountain. Adetokounmpo with a 7'3" wingspan and 12-inch hands. He's larger hands than Kawhi Leonard. A loose ball foul was called against Milwaukee. Bench for the Bucks, a 26-10 edge. Doug talked about what an advantage that was for the Bucks on Wednesday night in their win. Anthony, and a shot clock violation as Carmelo could not get the whistle on his drive to the rim.
He's gotten in no rhythm tonight. They've challenged every shot. That time it was John Henson. I talked about his shot blocking coming over. This is a long, athletic, rangy team right now Milwaukee has on the floor.
Doug, in the second quarter, the Knicks have 9 turnovers and 1 assist.
Well, their bench got them in trouble again tonight like they did in the fourth quarter the other night.
Parker goes baseline. Nice look to Henson, who puts it down. Excellent vision from Jabari Parker, and the Bucks have their largest lead at 17.
You know, it's interesting. I mean, when I watch Jabari play right now, he reminds me of a young Carmelo Anthony.
Similar body type.
Yeah, and the way he's bouncing around and moving, and his quickness, and being able to get out on the floor and make shots.
Rose with a hand in his face. No. O'Quinn, persistent, but fouled. Take a look back at that Parker delivery.
See, when you're in shape, your legs are fresh, you get in, you make plays for other people. They reciprocate on the other end and set you up. I like this Milwaukee team. I'm telling you, if I'm them, thinking about getting Chris Middleton back. Remember Dellavedova, who they signed, has been out with a hammy and should get him back soon. If I'm them, I'm getting pretty good aspirations. If I want to challenge for a 4 spot and a home court in the East, that's wide open. I look at Cleveland, I look at Toronto, and Boston, and after that, I'm getting hungry.
This team is young. Adetokounmpo just picked up his 3rd personal, but he's staying on the floor for now.
I think that's another game thing for Jason Kidd. Your star's got to learn to play with fouls.
Parker somehow flipped that in as he wrestled his way into the lane. And Jeff Hornacek will take a timeout. The Knicks have not had an answer for Milwaukee in this second, and Jabari Parker has been in the thick of it.
Well, the last play, he made the pass to Henson. This time he just muscles it in, and it's been all Milwaukee here in the second period.
There's only one home of world darts, where legends are made. See the legends of today. The BDO World Championships starts tomorrow, live on BT Sports.
Your own R2-D2, the ultimate interactive droid with voice recognition, sensors and remote control. Issue one out now for just $2.99.
With Bet Victor's Golden Goal, you get a free weekly prediction to guess the game's first scorer and the minute it's scored. You can win serious money. Okay, I've guessed the player, but what minute should I go for? Let's ask the Liverpool manager what he thinks, shall we?
Statistically, most of the goals are scored in the 45th and in the 90th minute. But actually the average time for the first goal is the 31st minute. But this weekend, who knows? First goal wins.
We've got amazing deals in 2017, like this Ford Transit Custom for just £196 per month.
Why pay more for your flights than you have to? Use Kayak's price forecast tool to see if you should book now or wait for a lower price. Try it now on kayak.co.uk.
De fortuna non mancherò, sono il patrono della città, della città, della città, quello scritto.
Carmelo Anthony left with a long look on his face after the loss at the buzzer Wednesday to Milwaukee, and then said an interesting thing. He said it's just a matter of sometimes when things are not going your way, they're not going your way. You've got to figure out a way to get out of that. But here's the real money in the quote. Regardless of what happens, when we win, it's us. When we lose, it's me. And it has been a rough night thus far for Carmelo Anthony after he was brilliant on Wednesday. What do you think about that perspective, though, Doug, that when they win, it's a team thing, but when they lose, it's all on Anthony as he cans the three?
Well, I think sometimes, you know, as a great player, you know, sometimes you take that on your shoulder. You know, sometimes the great players get too much credit, sometimes they get too much blame. And, you know, when your team is losing, you feel that. And Carmelo, I'm sure right now is got to get this team turned around, because this month of January could be do or die for New York, and they're not playing good basketball right now.
Nice use of the window there from Brogdon. Oh, the Knicks have lost 9 of 11. They have 17 games in January, 4 back-to-backs, including tomorrow night at Indiana.
And they're 0-6 in back-to-backs.
And they have just turned it over for a 10th time this quarter.
Well, it looks like right now, look at Milwaukee's playing in a speed about 1.5 times faster than New York. They're just sharper, they're quicker.
O'Quinn, nice look. Lee squeezes it to the corner. Thomas buries the three.
Never in my wildest dreams when he was at Duke did I ever think he would step out on the floor and make threes like that. He has worked so hard at his game to be a guy who can make some shots.
Really good big wing defender as well. Won a title at Duke with Miles Plumlee, who's on the Bucks. As Brogdon again able to hook it home.
See, I can see why Jason Kidd loves him. He's smart, he's tough, doesn't turn the ball over, will get back and be physical as a defender. He'll rebound the ball. I mean, that's Jason Kidd's kind of player.
Brogdon first among rookies in assists, 4th in points. First in three-point percentage for the qualifying rookies. Lee had it poked away, out of bounds, off of the Knicks, and that is now 11 turnovers in the quarter. Hey, coming up on the Toyota halftime, the Greek Freak doing it all, and Michelle, Jalen, and Chauncey will take you through this Friday night in the NBA. I saw you hanging out with your crew there.
Had a little flashback of my countdown days.
That's right. Nice spin. Brogdon. Good movement here. Snell. Underneath. Parker can't put it down. And the rebound ends up with Anthony under 50 seconds to go in the half. Good look from Melo. Lee. Halfway down. Popped out. O'Quinn aggressive, but could not hang on. And it will be Knicks ball.
That was a great pass by Carmelo Anthony. He found Courtney Lee over in the corner. And those are the shots you've got to get Courtney Lee. He's a terrific shooter. You've got to get him open looks. He's one of those guys who could make 2 or 3 in a row and give you a little bit of a surge going in at half.
Now, Brogdon and Lee are going back and forth, giving some forearms to each other right at the free throw line. 2-for-1 opportunity for New York. Nice look from Melo again, and Thomas, this sky-scraping floater.
He's been their most effective player here in the first half.
Parker quickly to the rim, wanted to answer with a 2-for-1, and he will go to the line.
Talk about Carmelo, beautiful pass here. We've seen him now twice. I remember the game the other night, he had 7 assists, and Jason Kidd told us before the game, said we got to be very careful when we help on Melo. We don't want to overhelp to open up other things. And although he's not gotten into a rhythm scoring, a couple nice passes on the last 2 possessions.
Kidd and Anthony had a nice bond in New York when they played together with the Knicks. Won 54 games, and the Knicks have never found that groove since. They haven't been over 500 since the 2012-2013 season. But when you hear Jason Kidd talk about Carmelo Anthony, you can tell there's a real reverence and also an understanding for the pressure that Anthony goes through being that guy in New York, which leads to the quotes like the one we saw before about, hey, when we lose, it's me.
But that's what I was talking about before. When you take a Giannis's situation being in Milwaukee, where you don't have all the noise and all that goes with that, as opposed to what Kristaps Porzingis is going to be dealing with as a young player growing up in the hot lights of New York City.
Rose got the whistle, not the bucket, but he will go to the stripe.
A couple Simeon high school guys going at one another.
That's right.
Chicago.
Nick Anderson, Bobby Simmons, also Simeon grads.
Yes, I coach Bobby in Washington.
Hey, make your vote count at NBA All-Star Voting 2017, presented by Verizon. Vote on NBA.com or via the NBA app for a chance to win a trip to NBA All-Star New Orleans. Vote now and vote daily. You will likely see that guy there.
That sounds like Chicago voting. Vote now and vote daily. Vote early and often.
That's it. A 12-point Bucks lead, who erased a 14-point deficit after 3 to beat the Knicks on Wednesday. 3 seconds left in the half. Snell is trapped. He's got nowhere to go, and that will not get off in time from Henson. As the half comes to a close, what a half for this dynamic duo that Milwaukee hopes to have for a decade plus. Giannis Antetokounmpo and Jabari Parker combined for 28 points. Parker showing off that newfound three-point range. Antetokounmpo showing you a little bit of everything. Stay tuned for the Toyota halftime. We'll join Michelle Beadle in the game after these messages.
Australia.
Oh, what a stroke. That's the beauty. Oh, brilliant.
Versus Pakistan.
It just gets better and better.
The one-day international series starts next Friday morning, live on BT Sport 3.
In this life, you've got to make every second count. Here we go. Reinvent yourself. Make new friends. Maybe not. Plan your escape. Meet a girl. Fall in love. Well, what are you waiting for? Renault Capture. Now available with 0% APR representative from £159 per month.
Build your own R2-D2, the ultimate interactive droid with voice recognition, sensors, and remote control. Issue one out now for just $2.99.
Mayday. Mayday. This is Eagle One. We have a problem.
Don't panic. I'll see what the internet says. Look, £10 in free bets every week when you bet £25 on football multiples. Yes, let's have a piece of the action.
We're breaking up!
I tell you what, I rate our chances.
Oh,
For the love of the game, Betway.com. Work out at home and experience the thrill of a road race with Proform, the official training bike of the Tour de France, featuring rideable stages from the Tour. Plot your own real-world routes where the incline matches the terrain. Make it a winning workout with Proform. Order today at proformfitness.co.uk.
rice, rice, baby. Oh, it's Muller. Rice, rice, baby. Mmm, tasty.
Get a free hoop and ball with promotional packs of Muller Rice. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Think you got a better shot?
Are you up for a bit of physical? Go on, push, push. Nice. Ooh, right there. 2. Go on. 1. Take a deep breath. Discover a new you at Champneys.
How far can you travel for £100? Use Kayak Explore. Just select your budget and we'll show you the destinations that match. Explore now on kayak.co.uk.
I can break it. Stand by for a little bit of a show. It's a proper match, this.
He's got to be kidding me. They have been dominant. That is absolutely magical. Sharp, sharp hands.
I can break it. Leicester at their very best. Bang up. That was brilliant. I can break it. Breathtaking rugby.
Australia.
Oh, what a stroke. That's the beauty. Oh, brilliant.
Versus Pakistan.
It just gets better and better.
The one-day international series starts next Friday morning, live on BT Sport 3.
Welcome to the Toyota Halftime.
Welcome inside our NBA studio with Jalen and Chauncey. I'm Michelle. Shall we do some highlights?
Let's get it.
Maybe discuss some things? All right, let's do it. Highlight brought to you by Toyota Sports Nation. This is from the Rockets Magic game.
I know somebody on Sports Nation's show.
That show
LZ
over.
Davidson.
Oh, yeah, he's pretty good. He's pretty good.
Marcellus Wiley.
James Harden having a light night, ladies.
He didn't have to do it.
Put the defender on the hip, easy finish in the paint.
Nice win for them. Oh, Kevin Love, Kyrie Irving.
I got nothing but love for you,
Of course he's back, Kyrie. He's back at home.
So if you lose 10 pounds in 2 days, can you put them back on in 2 days?
I'm pretty sure you can.
The answer is yes, ladies and gentlemen. Knicks Bucks. Our game tonight. There he is, Monte DeCupo. I think it's between he and Parker basically all night long.
Every night. I mean, these two guys, they go to work every night. Great too. Look at the old head, Jason Terry. A little trick move, jumped in the air and didn't know what to do.
Yes, indeed. When you get a little older, you do that fake behind the back pass.
Yeah,
it don't work.
Man,
yeah. Anything standing out for you so far?
The Greek Freak. I mean, we talked about him. We talked a lot about him today. I mean, he's giving
living up to the hype.
What we wanted to see today. I mean, he's knocking down jump shots. He's getting to the basket with layups. If he gets this right here, Jalen, a 3-ball consistent, you can cancel Christmas, Easter, and Thanksgiving. I'm going to tell you that right now. But you look at him right here, that's a 7-3 guy that he blocked his shot. Went down, a little step back on the baseline. I mean, there's nothing that this kid can't do. And I'm going to tell you what I love most about this game. These two young studs, KP and the Greek Freak, they're guarding each other. They're taking the challenge of guarding each other.
Look at the old school.
Shut each other down.
Like that.
I love that.
The Greek Freak reminds me of a new era version of one of your good friends.